welcome everyone to Outer Wilds, a game that has been heavily recommended to me, and I decided to play it because it's also free on Xbox Game Pass. This is my first time starting up the game, so we'll probably have to go through some settings, I think, if it works. There we go. Let's see if... Language is good. This is fine. There's no subtitle things, so I'm sure that'll be fine. We're starting off with some, with just a new expedition. Yeah, I'll do, like, it depends, obviously, if the sensitivity is obviously wrong, then we can always adjust it and do stuff with it, so it should be fine. I mean, that's pretty. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty. Who are you? Hello, Slate. There's our pilot. I'm sorry, I'm burping because I drank bubbly water. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to go get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready. I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with the pilot instead of the auto-flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfell at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay. Can I roast marshmallow? Oh my god, yes! Okay, wait. Move stick. Extend stick. Oh! Oh! Extinguish! Is it burned? Is the marshmallow burned or is it still good? Oh no! Listen, this is the most important part of this game. Okay, maybe it's kind of burned. Let's try and not get it on fire this time. Is this, am I playing Outer Wilds correctly now? Is this it? Good marshmallow. Alright, so I don't know much about this game, and it'll be an experience for both of us. This will require launch codes. Okay, I can limitedly jump. I'm assuming I have to jump up here. Yep. Hold and release. Okay, so it's kind of a tutorial. I think the game audio is pretty good from what I see. Oh, fly model ship. Horizontal thrust down up. Oh. Oh no! Okay. I feel like this is the important part of learning how to... Oh! How to land the ship. Okay, let's reset this. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Huh? Pretty good. Oh. We're still good. Water. Fly, you fool! Oh no. Oh no! We've lost control. NASA, please! Ah! Huh. Can I put this up right again? Come on. Almost. Okay. Almost. Oh, Come on. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Almost. Hello, Dragon Garland. Okay. Let's just reset it. Never mind. We tried. We did our best. Okay, we're doing basically our... I'm assuming this is kind of like a... Just put it in there. It's fine. This is the ship now. You can cut yourself with the model. Yeah, it's you know, just doing my job. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. So kind of, I mean, I'm just assuming like this is kind of how you learn how to fly. Oh, the spaceship. More gas. See, I'm doing pretty okay, right? Like I would land this pretty accurately. I feel like I'm doing well. Okay. I feel like we have to control. Oh, who are you? Hello, Mika. What a landing. I guess that's why Slate let you fly the real thing, huh? I'm happy she didn't see like the first 17 tries. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Hello. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Garland. Garland. Yeah, okay. I'm saying your name correctly, right? I think it's correct. When you return, let's you, me, and Gusan open up a bottle of the good stuff. The sentence is like done weirdly, right? It's not just me. Okay. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Yes, obviously it is. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Well, like I would like to just, you know, survive, if that's okay. Okay, we can't enter this house. Woohoo! Rotil. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. You're welcome. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. How much do I know about this game? Absolutely nothing. So I'm just trying to figure everything out. I haven't watched anything. I have heard scathingly fantastic reviews about this, and that's kind of all I know. So, the projector is linked to our Sky Shuttler satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay. This is just, it's flying around, I guess. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, there's our village. Oh, well, okay. I kind of went past it now. There it is. That's lovely. I feel like I did well, right? It's pretty good. Postcards from orbit. We did it. E. Talk to Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hell's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launched from is getting old. Isn't it about time you build a less flammable one? That would be a good idea. That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping that out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Okay. That seems questionable. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I meant all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rebek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Little Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, do you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. That's nice. That's lovely. I hope we meet some of them during this game. It would be cool. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't, what's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hello, stopping music. Hope you had a nice tea with the family yesterday. Hey, hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we, please? We'll even let you be it. Yeah, sure, why not? Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you will use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Ooh. Oh. Okay, well that one's obvious. Yeah, this is a very good way to do this game. Yes, I agree. I missed the jump. I feel like it, right? I feel especially like these days there's so much information online that if they're like all I need to know is this is a good game. Right? And then I'm good. Like I don't need to know all the details about it. I'll play and figure it out myself. And then we'll see from there. You know? Like that's all I needed to know. How do I get up there? Okay. Okay. That's not it. Oh, probably from up there and then up there. Okay, that actually makes sense. This is fine. I know where both of them are. Hello there, fellow traveler. Just finished this game recently. I wanted to just wish you well on your trip into the Outer Wilds. Thank you very much. And I'm going to butcher your name, so apologies in advance. Absquatula. There you go. I feel like I did pretty okay there. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it very much. Second monitor mate, I committed some war crimes in the name of Mother Russia. I mean, as long as Mother Russia appreciates it, that's the most important part. Stop amusing. Aw, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Yeah, don't worries. I think I got this. I got this. Oh, say, you mean stopping music or Quetula's name? No! I'm so close. Come on. I won? I'm happy. Aww. Thanks for playing with us. Aww. I like these. They're adorable. Oh, you mean war crimes? Don't worry about it. We never committed any. We're Dutch. Okay. Ow! Shit. Most people give up at the abs part. Is it because you have sick abs? And also, you know, your name's the first 3 letters, and it's easy to pronounce. But mostly because you have sick abs. Spinel. Fishing rhyme, fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll all be a little busier without you. Without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant Deeps. That's where I'd go. Why is that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the 2 of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. I guess, too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Oh, I underestimated how boring this would be. Oh, no, tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. Fair. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacles of some hideous beast. Was there sap line involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere else you should be exploring that isn't here? I mean, very fair. Very fair. Very fair. Whee. The jumping will need a little bit of getting used to, because you kind of like crouch down and then jump. Is there fishing in this game, by the way? I hope there's fishing. I would like to fish. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Golson said it used to be even bigger when there were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That's so cool! Is it? That does not seem... Ah! Ah! That's fair. I probably shouldn't have done that. You rage quit it? Oh no! It slightly burns. You're not wrong. Throw a rock. I'll take a snapshot. We did it. We took the snapshot. I love how it just says, oh. Oh, that's a nice picture, isn't it? There we go. It's a lovely person. Whee. Ghostbusters has 2 meanings. Change my mind. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack. We had to come fish you out of a crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. 1 repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Alright, let's practice a bit. So I feel like most of them are children, I just don't know some music. Ooh, well, let me discover how everything works, because honestly, I don't know anything. Like I said, very new to this game, don't know nothing, so we'll see. Also, Dragon saying fishing, I guess we'll see, is, oh, fuck, listen, I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. But yeah, like, Dragon saying, we'll see makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. It is ominous. We're going back down. It's fine. It's fine. This was all according to plan. This is yeah, please don't spoil it. Please don't backseat too much. Just have a good time watching. Have fun. You know, like that's what this is supposed to be. Oh, I have a flashlight. That's good to know. Look at all this space rock over here. Oh, that's neat. Okay, woohoo! Hey, nice of you to drop down. Give me the dirt? Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said it to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they left for, if you ask me. Oof, poor Tektite. Okay, guess we'll just, like, zero-G it up, right? Oh! Okay, good. Why did boss man? Casual boss music. Whoops. Okay, this is fine. Bit up. Oh, nope. Hold. Repair the node. No. Calm down. Okay, listen. Okay, we're good. We've got this. Not bad, right? Pretty okay. There's the other one. There we go. There's 2. Oh god, this is Super Mario Galaxy all over again. Only it isn't Super Mario Galaxy. It doesn't even slightly resemble it. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Mm-hmm. Where's the last one? Man, this is very disorienting. I wonder how... Like, are you guys not disoriented about this? Yeah, match velocity is basically your space break. Okay, got it. That's neat. Oh, probably if I turned on my my lighter, that'd be good. Or lighter, flashlight, I guess term. Ooh, there, that's... Lock on. Up. Down. Go in. There we go. Repair. There's an ending? Wow, what much spoiler. What if there's not an ending? What if this is the entire game? Who would have guessed? The game is just infinitely this. I've read some people with motion struggle. Yeah, I understand. Like, even I feel a bit... Like, it's not bad or woozy. I just feel like it's very much weird. Like, you're just like, ooh, whoa, what's happening? Ooh. Okay, where do I go? Where do I move? Like, is this a thing? It's a bit, that's a bit weird, you know? But overall, it's fine. I feel like it's pretty okay. Like, it's the disorientation that catches me. Guess where I'm going today? Oh, no. No. No way. You want to run off in space? That's your business. But don't make me, you know, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. That's fair. Go mine, buddy. Enjoy. Down here? Wait. Where's the... This is... Ooh. Wait. Maybe I should probably put back the stuff first, huh? There we go. There we go. One of them, until tweaking some of the graphics. Does it help to tweak some of the graphics if you get, like, motion sickness in outer space? I could put a Shrek in a chat if you so desire. I do not. No. No, I do not. Yeah, no gravity didn't bother me, oddly enough. The vignette, the space helmet bothered me. That's fair. There you go. Nicely done. Of course it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space. But just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch code from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed. Now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Oh, okay. We'll try. Chuckles nervously. Putting the field of view up a couple notches helped me a great deal. That's fair. What? So it says, wait, what does this do? Oh, you can kind of just check what's up there. That makes sense, I guess. You want to go to a random space rock, guys? Oh, it hit the ground. Ah, that's neat. Ah, so there's some mountains here. Does our country have nukes? Well, so the Netherlands itself does not have nukes in the sense of we have silos that can launch and nukes of the Netherlands that we can use. The Netherlands does have, how do you call it? Store nukes of the US. So we have an underground bunker where we store US nukes in the Netherlands. We do have that. Talk to Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space today? There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night, I heard Rebec's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. They are. I like signal scopes. Can we, like... Okay, the sun apparently has no one on it. Lame. Imagine not playing music on the sun. That's the harmonica! Look at that! Is that like a... What the fuck is that instrument? Is there a war happening there? Are those the US nukes we were talking about? Scout-chan bestas? Scout-chan! Give me support, uwu. Is that too much? Is that a no? Sorry. How do we get there? How do we get to the observatory? Up there somewhere? So I just have to permanently borrow a nuke from America? Neat. Yeah, of course. It's, just borrow a nuke from America. Easy. Oh, whoops. Okay, never mind, we're good. I don't know where I'm going. This is more difficult probably than the entire rest of the space game, so I think I'm fine. Right, this is the difficult part of the game. Hi, Marl. Marl. They're named after rocks? How did I not know that? Oh my god. Look at you and your large brain knowing different kinds of rocks. Damn, dude. Good job, Squad. It frustrates me that I can't say your name. Good job. Absquatula. There we go. I just have to, like, say it first in my mind. Good job, Absquatula. You and your large rock brain. Wonder if I get an instrument to play. Have a good lurking stopping music. Enjoy. Maybe even 1 or 2 US nukes kept in Iceland. Ooh, spicy. Oh. Oh, we probably, yeah. Hey, look, observatory that way. Probably should have just read the sign. Me, big rock brain. Yes, rock brain smart. We good. Let's F. I can't, this is the issue. I can't read, okay? That's the issue. I don't know how to read. You guys don't know this, but all the things that you type are basically being spoken out to me from word to text because I'm blind. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha, oh jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see any new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it, right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looked like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Look like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found. You know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez. I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Oh, interesting. They have 3 eyes? That's a bit creepy. Many big brain feels throughout. I'm very excited for it. Like I said, there's a lot of really good reviews on this. I heard really good stories also from Decknose and Raptor Chef, who are both in this chat. And I'm just excited, man. I'm just super excited. So this is the map. There are the Hourglass Twins over there, which is adorable. Brittle Hollow, which has a couple, I don't know, tiny little sun there. There's a little red glowy thing. Giant Steep and Dark Bramble. Lovely. I'm excited to explore all of this. It's going to be great. Talk to Hornfells. There you are! I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai Translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hell should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I think I'll start with something small. You'd prefer to ease into things? That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be. And that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to the Addle Rock then? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space. And I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are. Or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. That sounds like a good idea actually. Well then, looks like all that is left to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship. Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Thanks, Hornfelds. Oh, it's Morse code, I think. I don't know. I'm not a... Again, small brain. Don't even know rocks. The museum here has some neat curiosities that you may encounter on your travels. Worth a look. I'll check it out. Like, art. Great. There's art. There's whatever this is. Parts of a Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and quite unusually only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as the shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Look at these little shippy. What is this? Nomai ruin. Okay. Had a local gravity disorder and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Oh! That's neat. That's also very disorienting. This looks like one of those human fish. The anglerfish. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of her ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Yummy. Balls. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Addle Rock gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Ooh. Fun fact, if you, how do you call it, see what length you are in the morning, you're generally taller in the morning than in the evening, because it's gravity. That's neat, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Oh, are these things that we will be able to add to ourselves? Also, what? What? This moved from there, didn't it? The strange rock moving around this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. I do agree. Fans of the game are like a gentle breeze trying to help the sails of other players on their journey. Surprisingly wholesome. What the fuck? Oh, it's replaying the story that we've done so far. Okay. What? Hello. Okay, well that was something. Hey, buddy. The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Yeah. So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Like, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? No, that's definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get statues' eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue. But Gabbro said that they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck, and safe flying. Woohoo! I'm sure nothing bad will happen ever. No, this is fine. This is, everything will always be okay and nothing bad will ever happen. Just like in all the other video games. Like Dead Space. Right? Dead Space 2, where, after Isaac left the ship in, Dead Space 1, he started a farm and did horticulture and went to university again. Yep. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space again? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? That's pretty disturbing. But Hornfels says no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornfels says they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. You're not as good as Feldspar. So you should be really careful not to get lost. Well, fuck you, Tephra! I'll show you what I can do. Jesus. Yeah, I'm as good as Feldspar. God, shit. Looks like they're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Listen, let's just quickly do the most important thing in this game, shall we? Well, maybe the kid should shut up. Jesus. Who do you think it is? Stupid kid. Can I doze off? What does doze off do? Oh, okay. That's okay. Literally sleeping. Got it. Alright, well, let's start and enter the launch codes. Because I'm sure everything will go fine. I'm sure everything will go fine. Alright, this is our lovely little ship. We have the suit right there that we can use to prepare outside. The ship log. The gravity thing, for some reason. And then our controls. Exactly. To space. Yay. Right. Okay, well. Listen. Can we... Like, I kind of just want to go to our moon thing first. And I'm worried, okay? I am slightly worried about this. I hope everything will go well. Let's lift off. Are we in space? Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do the space thing? We did it. Nice. Look! That's our planet. Oh, there's the moon. Okay, let's... I think that's our moon. Or is that our moon? I don't know what our moon is. It's fine. Can we land on this? Oh god. Why is it so, listen, is it small compared to me? Or small compared to anything? I'm so confused. What is that? Let's go there. Oh, oh, slowly. Slowly, 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 slowly. Slowly, 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 slowly. Match velocity. Okay, okay. We matched the velocity. How do I... Okay. Landing mode. Oh, oh. Slowly. 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 Did we land? Are we there? Did we do it? Hey, I think we landed successfully on our first planet. Right? I think we're good. I don't know what this is. Oh, class. Lovely. Very fancy. Ah. Go up. Go up. I want to get on top of this here. There we are. Woohoo! Use the space bake, my guy. It works best. There's an autopilot too, which can be helpful. Oh, let's do our best and just fly around as much as we can. There's a guy super far away. Probably use the flashlight a little bit, shall we? Go up. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornfills and Gosan mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets, I'm up here, and they usually do, and launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I've never told them. Esker, you're spying. Don't go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Oh, hey, don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Rebeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Oh. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope. You know, best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked red on your minimap, but the outer rock is pretty small moon. Really, just go north, you can't miss it. Well, talk to you later, buddy. That sounds lovely. It sounds like an entire band there. That's cool. Whee! Oh, fuck. Well. Listen. Missed the jump? No worries. Just fly up. Oh, God. Whoop. That's fine. Esker's signal scope log. Still 48. Day 48. Still not picking up Rebeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to Chert play for a while. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebeck's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. There's probably nothing. No, it's back again. Today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to... Nice. Yeah, it's there, isn't it? That's the harmonica, for sure. Can I zoom in all the way to him, somehow? No, I think that's it. That's the max. Okay. Woohoo! Oh boy. Hey, where does this rock end? Oh. Okay. What's this? What's over here? Church research notes. Property of church. You should read everything. You can. A lot of clues about things that happen come from text like this. Exactly like that. Got it. We'll do my best. I mean, there's probably... I'll miss some things, but, you know, should be fine. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the outer rock was hit the outer rock was hit with a piece of planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Maybe. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Okay, let's go. Go. Can we... Someone who freshly beat this game. The devs really did sprinkle clues everywhere for it to start on something. You may find yourself with many questions or a lot of answers to unknown questions, but don't give up hope. Oh! Don't fly away. Your ship logbook is the best place to stare and contemplate when you don't know what to do. Well, I think for us especially now, it's the goal is just to explore the planets, right? And we'll kind of see from there what we can do. What is, wait. What is that? That's cool. What is this? This ship, seems kind of fucked. Can we do anything with this? Oh, look at the little flag. Banjo. So cute. That's a ship from the alpha built off this game. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, didn't they say that there were also some runes on this planet or something that we could explore or find? 'Cause I think they said there was. Woohoo. Refueling is not necessary. Ship log. Esker's Camp, lunar ruins, right? So that's the thing that we kind of want to try and find. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere on the outer rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built there. So we can try and find these little ruins, basically, that we should be able to find, right? Esker's single scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Alright, time to find these ruins, I would say. If these aren't already it. I don't think these are. I think these are just, you know, normal things. Ow. Up. Go up. Go up. There we go. Okay, not that far up. Down. Down. Slowly. Good. When you find things. Yep, perfect. Okay, there's a little thing passing by right over us. In between the sun and there, I guess. Lovely. Is that the ship again? Or is that the homie? Oh, there's our guy. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's how I refill my oxygen as well, by walking near the trees. That's nice. What is this over here? Oh, that's... Okay, listen, we've been here. Also, I just noticed I literally have another stream on. I'm sorry. There was noise in the background that I didn't notice. Going to space, take a bush for air. Yeah, why not? Just take the bush. Easy. That's my ship. Okay. 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 So where are these? Are they? Maybe there? Was that it? Is this it? Poggy Boggies? We found it. Carry a tree with you in your spaceship. Infinite oxygen. Yeah, easy. Just why not, right? Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. What are they doing? Oh. This is weird. Oh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. Wait. Untranslated, know my writing. Hold to translate. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun. Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly, never points just to one direction. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out on its signal. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to post this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then, we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Why would I... Okay, why would I remove the scroll from there? Is there a reason to remove the scroll? Donkey Kong. That's why I've been calling the look of the Hartans. You guys are saying a lot of things I don't understand, and I feel stupid. Oh. I feel pretty smart for doing that. I don't know. I know for you guys probably nothing, but I feel pretty smart. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be a larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle's Hollow South Pole immediately then. Ah, yes. Get some oxygen. Okay, whoa. Whoa, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nome locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try find something specifically. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna go back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Most safe. Oh, stars above. Oh. Good little guy. Is that different? Yeah, it's a Harthian journal. You're right. You are very correct. You are correct in your assumptions. Trees. Yeah, so someone found this and then went to the brittle thing, I guess. Okay, so that points there correctly. Whee! So this is basically a, how do you call that? A tracker for planets then? Right, where it just points out the planet, like that one. Goes along with it. That's neat. I like that, that's cool. And then the center here is probably the eye of the universe, and that's why it's specifically bluish. I mean, yeah, I'm the first, but to be fair, the guy that wrote this one, right, also translated that there was something being built on the south pole of that one planet that we talked about. So, pretty good job by him. And we have a translator, so, like, really bravo. Yep, and that's the planet we'll go to. Whee! So we explored these lovely little ruins, right? We did our thing. Let's head back to our buddy one last time. I'm also curious... It's an actual thing, right? Yeah, that's the harmonica. Why is there smoke coming from there? What happened? Is that from the village? What happened there? Also, I pressed the wrong button and now it was dark. I got scared. Smoke works in space. Oh! No, 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 no. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Let's go to our whistling buddy. What the fuck? That's not good. Hey, buddy? Buddy? That's bad, right? That's, hey, buddy? That's bad. Hey, I think I died? What happened there? That was rough. Okay. What the fuck? Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. What the fuck was that? Oh, but also see how... What? What happened? Do I still have all my notes, do you think? So there's no smoke here this time, so this is still good. Alright, view map. Do I still have all my notes, however? Oh. Interesting. Was another part of Timber Hearth? Really? House of Scabber went back to Giant's Deep to try and learn more about the Nomai stature in the observatory. Yep. Okay. Eskar's single scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Riebeck headed out to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle's Hollow at the South Pole. So Riebeck actually went to that southern observatory, right? Is this smoke from somewhere? Wait, okay. We can see while we lift off, I guess. Right? So let's see. Okay, maybe lift off a little bit more. There we go. There's the smoke. From whatever that is. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Listen. This is fine. This is fine. This is all planned. This is okay. Don't worry about it. This is okay. What are you? Hello? Hi there. Hey, Tektite. Ah, you're a Tektite. Okay. Hello, hatchling. I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might come off of dark bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Morrill and Hull loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to get anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks like an unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. You already lost a leg, so let's not, shall we? Why is his harmonica coming from there? That's weird. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed? Huh, don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling Nice about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. It's fair. Do I have a scout launcher? I don't know. I don't know if I have a scout launcher. Maybe my suit has? No, I don't know. I don't know if I have a scout launcher. Ah, there's the dark bramble seed. Good. There's more to explore here. Oh, there we go. Equip scout launcher. There we go. Launch scout RB. Duplicate signal? That's deep? Okay. Well, that doesn't look very good. Wait, is it... Why does it look like a planet? Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. I threw a little scout instead into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake, can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe, or 3, just in case. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you can use the... Oh. That doesn't look very good. So that's the seed basically that we have in there, right? Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. This looks a lot like the fish, basically, the angler fish that we saw, right? But it's just how do you call it? There's the heart. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know anything about this game. Inside the seed, we unlocked it. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Heart, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Okay. The interloper. Okay. Okay, let's go. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Let's, There we go. There is a duplicate signal. Yeah, you're right. You are not wrong. Oh, wait. Do I need to keep it on? Can I buckle up with it on? We can. Okay. This is fine. We'll just launch and figure it out. Goodbye! Scout. 25k. There it is. There's the other signal. So let's go there. There's no downsides to having the suit on all the time. That's good. That means I don't have to, you know, like put it back and put it back on and do it back and put it back on again. Then we can kind of just, you know, do whatever we want. Doing a barrel roll. Woohoo! There it is. Can I... I am? Hello? Game? Game? Okay, listen, I'm just gonna... I'll manually go closer, whatever. This is fine. Enter the space anus? Yes, just what I like. Oh. Time to go into that booty. Oh, slowly. Huh. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. We're totally good. Don't worry about it. Those lights are just those lights are just for fun. Don't worry about it. Landing gear is damaged. Well, that actually does sound like a problem. Oh. Huh. Ow! No. Hold velocity. Hold. 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 No. No! Okay, where's the stuff I need to repair? Oh, no, there's something. Let's repair the stuff a little bit, shall we? Sure, that's important. Yes, yes. Very good. Excellent. Okay, good. Repair the landing gear a little bit. There we go. It's all fine. See? Everything works again. I think ooh. This does seem a little bit damaged as well. Oh, nope. Down, down. Up. See? We're good. Well, that also, you know, sparks is normal in this game. That's it's a normal thing to happen. Don't worry about it. There we go. Perfect. Good. Time to continue our journey inside the space anus. Whoa! What the fuck is that? Okay, well, never mind. Hey guys, we found the thing. Hey guys, I think we died again. Hey guys. Hey guys. I think we died. Hey, there's something in there that ate me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's good. We're good. We're good. Oh, so that's the thing that spawned it, and then there we go. Okay, that actually makes sense. It's good. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out. Hey, can we look at, like, all the entries of, like, whatever that was? Thank you, Okay, here we go again. Absquatula for the follow. Not bad. Pretty good, I would say. Rumor mode. Shoosh. That was something. Thank you very much for the follow. Gotta see the rest of this journey? Well, let's hope. What is that? What? Oh! Hey guys! No! Go up! 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 It's fine. We're good. I got distracted by the drone thingy that is probably from the moon homie. Ah yes. Its smoke is obviously going out there. I kinda wanna go to Giant's Deep. Because we saw something land there weirdly, right? So why don't we? Why don't we just go there? Watch this clip, please. Please watch clip. Or that. That's basically what I'm trying to figure out. What is this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no! What the fuck? Hey, we found the water stuff. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. That seems horrifying. Oh, hey, look, there's tornadoes on here. That's creepy. That's wildly creepy. I'm just gonna go ahead and go past this atmosphere real quick. Okay. Okay, where's the space moon stuff thingy? Well, space moon stuff, the machinery, I mean. There it is. Can we match this velocity? Okay. Can we go towards it, please? This is really difficult for me. This is requiring a lot of my brain capacity, and I already have so little. This is going down, right? So this is good. Hey, I feel like we're not really matching its velocity because we're sinking into the ocean. I want to go to that one. I want to go there. Come on. Come on. Look at arrows. Up means you gotta go up. Left means you gotta go left. Yeah, I feel like that's an issue. Okay, are we good now? Are we good? Question mark. I feel like we're not good. Did we match velocity? Like, you know, properly? Or... Again, I feel like we're gonna move past it now for some reason. Are we okay? Can we land on it somehow? Okay, I think we're good. Let's try to unbuckle. Okay, lads, we're going in. Oh no. Jetpack. Jetpack man. Really hope my ship is here when I return. Otherwise it's gonna be rough. Well, that's not a way to get in there. Ow. What's this? Can we go in here? How about here? Can we go in here? It might not be. Yeah, I'm worried about it. Well, it's kind of keeping close, which is good. Okay. We're doing pretty... Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Maybe we can't really go through there. What's here? Oh. Wait. Oh, nope, wrong button. What the fuck is this? Okay. What? What just happened? Interesting. Ooh, there's text there. We should read the text. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be able we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. I mean, I do feel like that's a fair point. Right? I feel like that's a fair point. Huh. Well, that might be a problem. This is cool. Ah, damn. Ooh, more in translated writing. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me, and the construction yard crew... tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our eldest curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Okay. How do I... So this creates a weird-ass liquid, right? Hey, it's the statue. Okay, well that's interesting. Right. Okay, cool. What do we do from here? Guess we just go back? I mean, there's not much else we can do, right? Feel? This is very cool, to be honest. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's... Oh, okay, wrong way. This is fine. We're taking this with us. Boys, 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 boys. Woohoo! Ship. Ship is, It's fine. We got this. Listen, we definitely won't drop into the ocean thing, right? Right, guys? Right? This planet is not coming closer, right? Our ship isn't coming further away. Well, this is bad. Huh. Hey, guys, you wanna check out this ocean right here? 'Cause I know I do. Thought it would be a lot of fun to you know, casually check out what's underneath here, I guess. Okay, this is probably the current thingy that they were talking about where I can't really go any lower. Oh, I have a booster. Well, that's kind of neat. What is that? Is that an island? There's an island there. I can refuel. I feel like this might be an issue. Come, I'm here, shippy boy. I'm here. Yeah. Ah, well, this is gonna be rough. There's something else there as well. Let's go here first. Gravity on this one is a little bit different. Yep, would say so. As in... Oh, wow. Okay, this might be rough. Oh, this might be very rough. Okay, we can't really do anything. Huh, huh. Well then. How am I supposed to... Ooh, okay. Huh. That might be an issue. Well then. Obviously don't use fuel underwater. It sounds like you're just squirting water. It probably is. What is this? What is that? We have places to discover, men. Head up. Whee! Whee! Hello. Statue workshop. Oh. Interesting. Okay, this is nice. I need to go up somehow. Gravity stones. Yay! I need to find the trees. Quickly. Good. Almost there. This is fine. We can make this. We can make this. We just need to head to the trees. Right? The trees give us oxygen. That's how this works. Uh-huh. Not bad. That guy seems dead. Oh, we made it. Yeah, not even close. This is fine. This is very cool. Also, it's gonna be rough. Lami, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock said it could be dangerous, so we can't come. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lami. But that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see a later test. Phlox specifically told us not to do that. These guys are badasses, obviously. Look at the mini jump I make. Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, right, whirlwind. That actually makes sense. Oh no. Guys? 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 Oh no. Oh, well, this might be rough. No! Well, this... Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Okay, well, this is new. Grab onto something? I tried. It's not easy. Surprisingly. Who would have guessed? What happens here? What if I shoot a scout launcher in that? Okay, well, we tried. Alright, let's get back to the upstairs place where we were. It's a little bit of a journey. We already were there a little bit, but that's fine. I don't know how to open this. That's the workshop thingy. It's a gravity pad? Well, it's fucking... Does it increase gravity or does it decrease gravity? Because holy shit, does it not make me jump? Oops. Oxygen. Okay. Okay. Right. We discovered whatever was in there. There's some more stuff down there, but, you know, it's fine. Then there's stuff here. Whee! What is this? Huh. This looks like a puzzle. Yep. I suck at these puzzles, so I'm happy I don't have to do this, but okay. Bum 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 bum. Those big pads are where you can park your ship with little to no fear of it doing that. Oh, that does make sense. Or well, that would make sense. What the hell is that? That would make sense. Ba 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 bum ba bum bum. Boop. What is that? Is that different? Oh, there's text there. Wait, hold on. Let me go there. I found you, little text thing. Oh. Wrong thing. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Well, I mean, there's literally no one here, so... I don't know what you want me to do, but... Right. Okay, well then. Is it... So there's probably stuff on this island I need to find. How far is it? It's only around 1 kilometer away on a good day. There's probably something. See, there it goes. See, less than 1 kilometer. It's so close. I can almost touch it, sort of. Look at it flying. What is in here? Can I go down here somewhere? Is there something in here that I need to find? Head up! Head up! Okay. Jumping wise, not great. Come on. Can I... Hello? Video game? This? Oh, maybe I should also just, you know, walk out there. That would make some sense, I guess. What if I... hold on. Oh boy. This is basically a protection ring for the thingies. It is. Are we in space? Pog? Oh, using oxygen as a propellant. Well, this, listen. we shit. Whoops. 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 Using oxygen as a propellant does not seem like a good thing for me. Oh. Whoopsie-daisy. Whoops. Okay, so this is an adventure we're on. On a positive note, the galaxy hasn't exploded yet, so that's a plus. I don't know. Okay, I don't have booster anymore, so this all seems like not a good decision. Oh. So I can't really get there anymore? Huh. That seems bad. Okay. Huh. 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 I am very much out of fuel. You are extremely correct. Well, the thing is, I don't have fuel anymore, so I feel like the thrust isn't really working. Look at those little jellyfish over there. Those are cute. I'm gonna try and get to the spiky island. And that's, I think, the best I can do, wherever that is. There it is. Get over here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, air isn't as forceful for sure. Yeah, especially on something where it's twice the gravity. It's kind of rough. It's painful. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that the spiky island thing will come around sometime, and then we can get on there and see whatever is over there. Yes, I understand that my fuel has been depleted. Thank you very much, game. I feel like there's like I'm just gonna casually die soon because guess what? There's nothing I can really do about it. There's smoke coming from there. Oh, maybe there's someone on there. Go! Go! Try to catch up to it. We can do this. My oxygen is so depleting. This is so bad. We're almost there. We can do this. Hey, oxygen. Hoggers. Whew. So where's the signal? Oh, it's in here? Oh, 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 oh. Ghost matter detected nearby. Yep, that's fair. So there's ghost matter in there. Not sure what to do there. Gravity on thick. Uh-oh. Look! It's Gabbro! Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it in here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird, man. Well, there's the explosion. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusual lately, yeah? Yeah, a time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Heh, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Give me a little bit more time, game, I'm talking! It looks like you, oh, well, we tried. We tried. I tried to go through it as quickly as possible, but it's no chance. No shoddy on a stick. I do it. Not again. I don't want to go back. Yeah, just everything casually exploding. No worries. Okay. Oh, hello there. Interesting. It is almost poetic. I'm liking this game a lot, by the way. It's cool. Freeze time when talking to others. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is okay. Orbital probe cannon, launch module, probe tracking module, statue island, statue workshop. There's more to explore. Well, we were really... Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. We were trying to explore, and then everything exploded. Named Privet. Counter that there was... Saw the probe tracking module through a Name projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I can see purple electricity outside the viewport. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. It looks like the one in our observatory. Some Nomai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. Okay. What we can do is try the thing again where we got eaten. Why not? I mean, right? Yeah, but I like exploring the different locations a lot. Like, I just kind of want to see what else is out there. Like, what is that, for example? What is flying there? I just kind of went around the thing. Okay, well, let's listen. Let's try to fly around the sun instead of into it, shall we? Oh, and there's the other two. Okay, well, let's go forward. Video game, please. There, I want to know what that is. Nope, wrong one. What is that? That's neat. Yeah, like I'm just exploring, which is fun. Well, until I crash into the fucking sun. This is fine. Oh, okay, I can't really match that speed, however. Okay. What do we do? There's stuff there, there's stuff there. The interloper. Right. We can do it there. That's an interesting one. Nah, we're fine. We got this. Hey, let's get it. There's the twins right there. There's There's the interloper. Okay. There's that thing. Dark Bramble. We can... Was this the Dark Bramble where we kind of went into and died? Was this one different? This one's different. Is it? I don't know. Get back here, stupid thing. Go forward. Go faster. Okay, we're approaching. We're approaching. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We're getting on it, slowly but surely. There we are. We'll be there in around 13 hours, guys. It's fine. A 15-hour stream. You do not got this, my guy. We're trying. Oh no! Match speed. Huh. This is fine. This is okay. Okay, this is good. Let's try and make a more controlled approach, shall we? This time. I'll try and go in there a little bit slower. Remember Feldspar is the absolute best pilot? Oh, well, fuck that kid. Oh. We're still good. Alright, yep, we're near the seed, I guess. Oh, there's... Okay, yep, hey guys, we found the thing again. Don't worry about it. We found the guy. Yeah, don't worry. Listen, game, there's no need to show me what I did, okay? I remember very fondly what happened the last 20 seconds. This is okay. Yep, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's part of the big plan. Woohoo! Okay, well, figured that one out. There's the orbital probe thing. Earth, twins. Okay. Okay, apparently we can't really do anything very much yet, or at least I don't know how to do with that yet. But we can just see. It's fine. Let's explore another little planet thingy, like one that we haven't yet. So as an option, we have the twins right here. I feel like we can do that one, right? Why not? Or the other one. Guy with the drums. Let's do that. No, Ember Twin, come back here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Hey. Oh, Brittle Hollow is a good idea as well. Also, hey, I found what the sun does. What the sun doing? So that's pretty good. Yeah, sun's like gravity. Lol. They should update that as a how do you call it? As a journal entry. Sun kills you. Much gravity. KK, thanks, bye. Okay, well, this is Hey, time for our deathless run, everyone. We never died in this game ever, so this is fine. First try. No deaths. Let's do this. Brittle Hollow. That's the planet we should go to the South Pole of, apparently. We're going at a large speed. Let's, you know, slow down a bit, shall we? Slow down. Slow down. Up. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Landing mode. Yep, this is okay. This is, I'm just gonna... oh, slowly. Slowly. Not bad. We did it. Good. Can we just go off this planet again? And act like we never heard anything? Because fuck that. That sounds scary. Also, I guess... one of the things about this planet especially is that the gravity is around similar of our little thingy. So, that's fine. Ooh, what is this? That's a door to something. Up here? Oh, it's an escape pod. Frequency covered distress beacon. Is that normal? Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it is any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves, swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. The planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Perhaps. Oh my god. That doesn't seem promising. What is that? That's cool. We should land on that as well. First when I started this game, this seems like a nice location to be at, I think. Okay. Okay, let's go. Ow. Moon boys. Ooh. That's neat. Can we... okay. Okay. Calm down. Oh, game! Good jump. Proud of myself. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Cool. Thanks, man. Very happy that they're like, oh yeah, by the way, black hole below. Thanks, KK. Good. Where do we go from here? Oh, down here? Interesting. Watch your step, Caparos. I'm trying. Off note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Okay. That looks cool, though. What is that? This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Interesting. Yeah, easy. No worries. Just a casual black hole. Sounds like my everyday life, you know? Just dodging rocks falling from the sky. Black holes going around. Oh, more things to translate. Perfect. I can understand. Why did the vessel crash in the first place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. What was the vessel? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona. No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and warp core navigation systems were both well. Ooh, interesting. I'm very curious what the ship logs will say eventually. I think that'll be the most interesting part, because you kind of can figure out how and what. Oxygen. Oops. Well, that's not great. Huh. Hey, that's my ship. Huh. Huh. That's not great. Well then. Okay. Hey, huh. Well, that might be a slight issue later on. Yikes. Okay. Well then. Jump after it, pussy? Yeah, well, of course. Let me just not do that. Thank you very much. I kind of just want to explore more, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I have much of a choice. Plume, the pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. I would give anything not to know it. Anything, but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. Plume, I can only hope that you are safe. Cake, wherever you are. Quickly, let's go to our ship. We can do this. Oh. Poggy Woggies. This is actually pretty dope. Ow! Fuck! Go up! Go up! Are we at the... What is this? This is new. What? Okay, so our ship is stuck in there, which is actually really good for us. What is this? What is happening? Okay. Glad you stepped out of the sinking building into your... Yeah. This is all planned. Don't worry about it. Wow. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to the Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. The tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Huh? Ah, cool. Huh. Can I go up somewhere to place this one? Hold on. Oh, it's bringing me down. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Oh. More interesting. What is happening? Oh, now we're actually rotating as well. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Let's go down. What if I go this way? Does it turn right if I do this way? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Now it turns right. Interesting. What do I do with this little stone thingy? I don't really have anything to put this in. Right, but I kind of want to bring this. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa! Whoa! Step onto the warp receiver to platform and return warp. Whoa! Okay, wait. This is pretty poggers. Because now, I also think we can put this in the other thingy. The Hanging City, below 50 meters. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through the black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostics and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kosova. What? Oh, interesting. Okay. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent Pokey, and they appeared to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Okay. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100 thousandths of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi, is confident the reading is inaccurate. She's kindly helping the attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. Oh. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Interesting. Quite interesting. Whoa. Okay. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, it could also be that they're traveling to an alternate dimension, and then people from the alternate dimension are traveling here. Who knows? Who knows? Reality is a fragile thing. It sure is. Oh no. Oh! Oh! Well. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, hey, question. Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. This is fine. Let's go to our ship. Yeah, it's only 1.2 kilometers away. It somehow got loose. Can you imagine? It just escaped from me for some reason. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Go towards it. Please. Listen, we need to get there before things run out. That's fair. Oh, listen, I know fuel level's critical. Don't worry about that. We can do this. Oh. Huh? Pretty good, if I say so myself. That was pretty dope. God, this is insane. Look at all of this. Look at all the stuff we found. Shoosh. Oh, shit. Very cool. There's more to oh, did I miss stuff to explore? I mean, makes sense seeing I fell off, but still. The negative time interval was so there's the lab on the twins that we can go to. Professor crashed somewhere in the dark bramble. There's more to explore here. Exactly. So that's one of the 3 escape pods that we have. There's more to explore there as well. 3 escape pod. Very cool. The Hourglass Twins. Fantastic. I'm very excited to see whatever is in there. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to do. We can either go back or we can go to the twins. And I feel like the twins seems like the most logical thing right now. I mean, we'll explode in like 3 seconds, but still. Brittle Hollow. There's the Dark Bramble one. There's the twins. Okay. No 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 no. No 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 no. At least we did a lot this time. We did a lot. Pretty good. This was a good run instead of like the other bunch of stuff where we just kind of flew into the sun and died. This is a difficult journey. So what if I, like, we know now we're in a time loop. You're lucky I'm in a time loop because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons because I have no idea what you're talking about. We should also visit the statue at the museum at some point again. I think that would be interesting. And the other guy. Oh. Okay. See. I really want to go to the goddamn twins there, but it's so difficult. I just don't want to crash into them, if that makes sense. Oh, listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We landed. We did it. First try. Good job, us. Look how good we are. We did this first try as well, huh? Oh, it's good. Oh, we even landed nicely on this little hill over here. Huh. Not bad, eh? Pretty good. Don't fly into sun for it. Gotta start calling you Icarus? Yeah. Why not? First try to... Yeah! No, it's first try, obviously. I'm sure you've never seen any other tries. It's fine. Anything else over here? There's stuff there. There's a door there. And there's stuff here. Okay, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's see what... Ooh. Ah, it's the drum homie. He's jamming. What's that? Ow. Fuck. Get. There we go. Took us a little bit. We're here. Chert! Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. Chet is the bestest boy. He looks like an egg. He does look like an egg. You're not wrong. What weird is, I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to just see one. Keep an eye or four on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Tell me, what can I do for you? I found something. I found your notes about the Adelrock main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice. Like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is dark bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, dark bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Okay. I have a question for you. How do I know if I spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. How dangerous is a big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty though. Right now, sand is flowing from ash twins to ember twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin. Once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Just saying hi. Okay. Oh, look at the lovely little thing. Sent the stick. Ah, fuck. Lovely little crunchy marshmallow. Mmm, delicious. So what's the right amount of, like, toastiness on a marshmallow? Not bad. Scout? What's over there? Unidentified signal nearby. We have this one. Listen, we both know this is the homie, so don't worry about that. It's Chert, obviously. Is there a distress beacon nearby here or not? Huh, well that sounds bad. Okay. Let's try... I wonder what the scout is over there. Chert is a proper egghead, only actual scientist. Also, burnt black... how do you call it? Burnt black thingies do not sound very good. Marshmallows, there we go. Delicious. Can't wait for you to do like a guided tour. You make marshmallows and then they're burned, and the clients are like, "Well, this is shit, but thank you, I guess." And you go, crunch, num num. Oh, there's stuff here. Friends, if you find any sign of Calais, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Mallory, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Calais. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Calais and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. There's a rock that visits? Okay. Where was young Calais lost, Mallory? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of a dry lakebed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Calais to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Nona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed where Calais disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. There's no time to squander. What? What the fuck are you? Oh, you're the rock that moves when it's observed. Right. Hello. Can I jump on you? Okay, well, good talk. Goodbye. Okay. Fucking weird fucking rock. Honestly, this game. Bottom stuff is fun. Ah, it's something. Ooh, is this another escape pod? Yes, it is. Lovely jubbly. Let's see if we can find anything. We can go in here, which is good. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief. At least you have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. It's true. They are correct. So these are the pods, I'm assuming. Whee! Up. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Escape pod 2 vessel has been mortally... What? Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Scan external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Okay. Verdict in hospital. Do not seek shelter on this planet's surface. Well, I mean... Sure, but like, what else do you want these people to do then? The heat from the star system's sun is much more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system, with much cooler air. I would recommend we search a site down there to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but these passengers are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. It's true. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are uninteresting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Calais and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later. Provided we live through this. You mean this one? Okay, we'll do that later then. That's scary. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. The cavern Mallory found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. We must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Ooh, do I jump there? I jump there. Ow. Off note, this passage leads to a breathable air. Refill your supply tank here. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is supposed to the heat of this alien sun. I mean, we could refill our air for a little bit, right? Why not? Woohoo! Look at all the trees! Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. I like this. This is nice. This is quite pretty, isn't it? The distress signal is quite creepy. They did an excellent job with that. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's stuff there. Good. Okay, that's sand. That's fine. Let's jump up here. Stuff here. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. I mean, I would if you told me where to go. That seems kind of bad. How about there? Oh, that also seems kind of bad. Oh, look, the sand is rising. Right, okay. That, Okay, well that's not promising. Where are we? Where do we go? How do we get back? Okay. One jump. Huh. Why the distress signal sounds spooky too? Like I figured it'd sound like an alarm, not a demon. No. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a warning. Like something bad is about to happen. Get out of here. It's like, oh, well, that's pretty. Ow! Oh! Okay, that actually does kind of make sense. That does make sense. That's fair. All right, so we need to go back, I guess, a little bit until we figure out where we go. Because the sand should basically at some point return, right? Like, or go the other way, so. Where did we come from? Did we come from there? I guess we did. This is the one where they said don't follow it, but we're gonna creepily follow it anyway. What the fuck is this? Hello. Well, that's horrifying. Huh. Okay. That's scary. Huh. Yeah, not less spooky in skeletal form. Like, this is still scary. Bone zone. Bone zone it up, boys. Okay, so this one's collapsed. That's good. Let's, while we're here, let's, oh, ow, fuck. Let's fill our, okay, let's not fill our suit up. So how far will this, this fill up? Like, when is it gonna go the other way? Yes. Like, there's a point where this turns around, right? Oh, look at the thing being burrowed in sand. So scary. Much creepy. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, let's, I guess we're just gonna slowly head back then, right? What else do we have to do here? Here. There we go. Woohoo! Huh. Okay, well then. I mean, how far does this fill up in the end? Do we know? Like, does it fill up fully? I guess we can kind of find it here. That one. Okay, it's kind of nothingness. Figure it out for yourself? We are. Slowly but surely. Oh, look, it's just coming more. Oh, well. Okay. That seems bad. Oh, but look how empty it looks now. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Well, let's return to the ship then, shall we? Oh no. We can return to it slowly. No need to rush it. Bonk. Refuel. Let's head to that one. Go, go, go. Okay, not bad. What time is it? What do you mean don't leave it there? This is fine. This is okay. Oh, very cool. I think it's very cool. I'm confused. What's happening? Ooh, stuff to translate. Good. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installed. This core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious what you and Pokey found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehall Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. I suppose more precisely, I would like to revisit the Whitehall Station with you, Larry. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star. And go meet her on the Whitehall Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Jesus, yes, dude. Just go, stop. Just go and visit her already. Sheesh. Come on, man. Stop flirting with her. And visit her. Jesus. There. Well, my ship is a little farther away now. See, it's fine. It landed there perfectly. All according to plan. Ow. Good, so we explored this one. Let's go up there. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da da do. Wow wow. Oh, what? Okay, well that was weirdly useless. Oops. Oops. There. That's better. Oh! Hello? What? What just happened? We're back here? Welcome to the giant deeps, friend. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. Not in my dwelling, I'm likely... Oh god, we're here. Okay, well, we're at the giant deep now. Indeed, Monkas. Oh, okay, we have the warp thing here. Well then. Huh. Return. Warp status charged. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Okay. Oh yeah. Well then. Okay, we're there. Huh. I just didn't really expect to be visiting here so quickly again. Okay. Memory statues tonight, blah blah blah. We already checked this. I don't know why this is not, like, written out, probably. Or properly, I should say. Accidents happen. Exactly. They're not accidents. They're how do you call it? They're not mistakes. They're happy little accidents or something. Rest in peace, Bob Ross. What a legend. Oh, just not this cycle. Right. That makes sense. Look at them making sense. Huh. Huh. Okay, let's go. Right. We could talk to the homie again, which was somewhere over there. Right? Where is he at, do we think? Not that one. Is it that one? No, he's not. Oh, no! Well. Ow. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Ah. Ah. Okay, listen, we can try and find the, our friend again, I guess, while we're here. I mean, we're probably gonna die here anyway, you know? Why not? Yeah, bone hurting juice. Oof, 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 ouch, my bones. Oof. Ah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. As long as the suit is... all the bleeding is on the inside, and that's where bleeding is supposed to be. Let's go explore this. Like, internal bleeding, that's where the blood is supposed to be, so I don't see the point. Oh! What the fuck is this? Oh, come on, not again. Barely made it here. Why is it so dark? What's happening? What's over here? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, it was an honor. Exactly. Boom time. No. But how much did we discover, though? I feel like we did a lot, so that was good. Oh, we did really a lot. I'm happy. Nope. What sand? It's fine. How about we visit... I don't know. Should we visit the... it's fine. Gets into all the places. No. No, I should be fine. Sand is okay. See? Don't know what you're talking about. What sand? There's no sand here. Okay. Look at all the stuff we explored. Amazing. Wow. There's more to explore there. So obviously the shelter site that we haven't really found yet. His camp apparently has stuff to explore. Only big enough for my scout, exactly. And then there's the settlement, and then there's a vessel. Seeing what they have to say sometimes. That's a good idea. I think next try, like we'll do one more space trip, and then after that we'll see what they have to say. We'll go around, talk around with some people. The vessel. Ah, well. We shall see. That's the whistling guy. What is that? What's the red little dot? Oh, that way. I will not use autopilot. I feel like we're good. I'm curious about this red little dot over here. Which we are approaching at quite the speed. Brakes! 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 Oh well. Can we match? We can actually probably try and match the velocity there. You get close to the source with the signal scanner, it will identify it. I didn't know this. One of my signals. Ah! Hey, I got an achievement. Render the deep space satellite inoperable. What? I'm confused. What? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just have to go out and get there. There we go. It's fine, we're good. So I like that that was my first achievement. Let's see. Okay, what do I do with this? Is there nothing else I can do with this, I guess? Okay. Oh no, the ship. Ship to the ship. Okay, almost there. No. Yeah, no, it's slightly busted. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, at least we figured out what the dot was. So, good job, us. We did well. Right. Let's now try and land on the interloper. I haven't really been able to do that either. But, you know, we'll try. Need to go up. Yes, we do. And right. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the hang of landing on stuff now. It's fine. Oh, break. Never mind what I said. I fucked up. I wasn't looking. Break! Good. Go towards it, please. Okay, this is fine. This is good. Yeah, this is okay. Ow, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Let's land on the normal area, shall we? Okay, I think we're on. Woohoo! Good job, us. Okay, we're on the interloper. Not much we can do here, I think. Oh no! No. Go down. Ow, fuck. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. What is this? Oh, there we go. We found something. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. That would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Pokey and I can continue investigating the surface. Well, I feel like my ship will slowly start to freeze. But we'll see. Unless this is the warm side of the thing. In which case, it won't. I think we're okay, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty okay. Lovely. We're just ice skating right now. Ow. Land. There we go. Okay, what's over here? Anything here? Nope, just the sun. And a flying disc or something? I don't know. Probably nothing important. So is this then the ship, basically, that's been frozen? I guess it has, right? Yeah, so this is the ship. Interesting. Can we then call it back somehow? Guess so. Huh, okay, well let's head to our ship and see what we discovered in the log, I guess. Whee! Great. Nope. There. Gravity cannon. It's more to explain. Yeah, I mean, the shuttle is in there, but there's not much I can do. On the Ember Twin. So we have to... Basically, everything that we find right now is just new stuff, which is exciting. But also, it leaves us with even more questions. It is a very pretty comet. Look at that. Very nice. Hey, my map is offline, by the way. Chuckles, we're in danger. Like, that's the telescope we knocked off, so... Where's the sun? Oh, there it is. Right, the gigantic shiny globe in the middle of everything. That would make sense. There's Brittle Hollow again. Let's try to find more out. Find out more about Brittle Hollow, shall we? Wait, do I go up? What do I do? I go up, right? Yeah, I go up. Okay. There we go. Okay, and now we go towards it. Right. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is very nice. I'm also curious about what is over there. Right, because last time I kind of failed to really explore the ship. Specifically that one right there, so I'm kind of... Oh. Okay. Kind of want to land near it. Also, so my ship doesn't fall through the earth again. That would be nice. Game, thank you. There we go. Basically an expert these days. Whee! Oh fuck. Go down. Whee! Made it. So last time we didn't really go in here, which I'm hoping now we will be able to find some more stuff. Oh fuck. Like whatever's in there. Ow. 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 There we go. Launching. Oh, wait, I should probably do it from the bottom. Or from the top? Top. Let's do top. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3. Launching. Escape pod 2. Now launching. Escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospital. Good. That's nice. Fuck hell. What was that? Jesus. Can we not? Well, no. Let's try to explore these ruins a bit more this time. Hopefully it lasts. I already explored this part. This is the, I think the annoying thing... Oh my god. Well, I think the annoying part will be is not knowing exactly what we already explored. And kind of just figuring it out and scanning the things, right? Because I don't know what I explored, let's be honest. I already forgot most of it. I know we did this one. But I'm sure there's a bunch more, so... We'll see. I don't think we went up here. Given concerns about our sediment stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust, again, would shelter us from volcanic moon eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Oh. Like this. Oh, very neat. Look at this. Very cool. Oh, this is so nice. I don't think I can... Ooh, do we want to try? Fuck it, let's try. Oh, well. Should have expected that one. Ow! Well, that came to a close a little bit earlier than I thought it would. Oof. I think oof is the correct term for that. I think oof is the exactly correct term for that one. Yeah. Oof. Do we have that sound bite? Do we have the sound bite? No, we don't. Damn. Didn't add it. Alright, let's talk to some villagers here. And from there on we'll kind of see from like this is the last thing that we'll do, and from there on we'll play more later. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off on your ship today. I'm excited to launch, blah 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 blah. I hear you and Slate beefs up to some yes, we recalibrated controls, installed better thrusters, want to give it a test drive, Slate says, just like the real thing, only less fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. I mean, we got this. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, listen, almost. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, come on. Come on! Come on! We can totally do this. We can save, no, okay, never mind. Oh, come on. Really? I very much disagree. I hit the flag. Come on, game, please. feel like it's landed. There we go, I did pretty well. Ta-da! I did the thing, you're welcome. What a landing! Guess that's why Slate let you fly the real thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Totally landed that perfectly and no one can tell me otherwise. We already talked about this guy. That's nothing new. Nothing new there. Nothing new there either. There we go. Nothing new there. There's not a lot of new dialogue there so far. It's the kids. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Made a mistake there. Let's be honest. We all know where they are. They're behind the thing again, so... One's over here. You found me. I did find you. You were very easy... Ow. You were very easy to spot. Okay. Oof. What else could we do right now? I feel like we... No, I kind of wanted to see if there's any specific dialogue, but expect for me and the guy at the camp, there's nothing much so far. Maybe at the museum or at the observatory? Yeah, okay. No. It's not what I want. Let's go to the museum and the observatory. See whatever is in there. Maybe the statue or something does something nice. Ooh, both of these are here now. Hey, look at this! The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Sorry, me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gosun, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosun did. I can tell you, Feldspar was absolutely fearless though, nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, and even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since I left. No thanks, I'm good. Look, you gotta see this. No, my statue are open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that, and now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro, or maybe Rebeck? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Uh-huh. I mean, do I need to explore all the stuff? Oh. We're nearly ready. Felix and I finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Outerbrook's lack of atmosphere will make calibrations simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although their text is linear, Nomai text obviously branches off from a central point interestingly. Each branch tends to be written by a different author. The moon stuff. Coming soon. Whoa. The homies of the Outer Wilds. Timber Heart's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest regions. Felspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. Which Hearthian was unintentionally launched first into space then? They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adelrock. Those are the homies. Let's go up here. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? It's one of the many questions of science. Okay, well. Okay, time to go back to the ship. I feel like we kind of figured out everything here, right? There's nothing much more. Wait. Still want to exhibit in the back? Did I miss something? I feel like, is it really relevant though? Like, you know, all the planets and stuff. I don't really care about viewing them necessarily, like those. This is the space rock thing. Fuse coming into heavier. The ultimate star will collapse under some gravity and explode in a violent cause of supernova. Base interest doesn't one day be afraid of her own sun. Sad. That's the dude. That's that. Is it coming soon? Coming soon. We already explored this one. We know what that is. I feel like, yeah. No, I think we've done everything here, right? We know all the things, didn't we? This is just a ship thingy, yeah. Yeah, no, I think we figured out all the exhibits, right? Nothing else? No, it's just a statue. Okay. Alright, let's, it's already past 5. Oh, it's so late. Where's the stupid kid? Is the kid gone? Where's the kid? Did we miss him? Where's the kid? Did the kid leave? Huh, okay. Yeah, I don't know where the kid is. Okay. Okie dokie. Whoop, 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 whoop. We have this one. Okay, what else did we discover? A northern settlement somewhere. Yeah, and there's more to discover there. If I didn't fall into the large gaping hole that was there, probably would have been good. Little hollow, something to know. If we got a South Pole, I probably should have checked out the South Pole. Shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Probably should have checked the South Pole. Let me... Ow, fuck. Let me go to the smoky area. Which was somewhere, which I already lost track of. Go me. What's in here? What about landing here? Do we know? Oh, water. I don't... What? Unidentified signal nearby. What are you? What? What the hell is this? Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Ancient glade, it's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. Well, that seems slightly terrifying. Very excited to see how this will go. Quantum stuff, the best stuff of this game. Well, okay. Okay, there's water casually falling out of nowhere. It's over there. What's in here? Quantum stuff is fun because quantum is... Okay. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within this grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one ever's been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Interesting. Ow, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. What if I go in there? Okay. Where are we? In the water, I'm assuming? Okay. Is here. Gotta go fast. Oh, stuff to translate. Look at that. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine on some other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar information. Strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Callias says we'll continue to monitor our activity and effect on the life there. On the opposite hand, new life! This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you want to visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Oh wow. That's cool. It's just spooky sounding as a distress signal? Yeah, for sure. Oh, no. It's not really where I want it to be. But also, what is that? And how do I get there? Hello. Ow, fuck. Shit. Son of a gun. Mining site to be. Yeah, oof, ow, my bones. Holy shit. So this is in the planet itself? Oh no. Wow. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, it's a teleporter. Very nice. Is there a way for me to restore health or not at all? I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twins project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we are mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore, only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. Okay. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Calais. How else would he improve? That's fair. Accordingly. Also, marshmallows heal you? Ah, excellent, excellent. Just like in real life. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oneo. Uno, sorry. Uno. Did they do the reverse card? This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twins project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is completed, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would follow the more eyes. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, or finding safety check. Lovely. Okay. This isn't creepy at all. Yep. Very normal. Very normal. Does it look familiar? I have no idea, honestly. I honestly have no clue if this looks familiar or not. You're talking to one of the dumbest people on Earth. I have no idea. The masks, I mean, yeah, it's like the three eyes, right? So, that part I get, I guess, but I don't know where it would be, necessarily. So, in that sense, no idea. But it's all the three eyes. Like, it's the same as the statues. It's not creepy at all. Oh fuck. Can I go lower, please? Can I go in here? This far away. I need to... There's something that was closer, right? There. Regular grove shards. There's nothing really here that I can do. More of a mining site. Okay, I feel like I've explored pretty well anything that's in here. So let's go back up. Look at us not dying. Bravo. This is lovely. Look how pretty this is. This is so nice. Oh, are we above the town now somehow? Or where are we? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Land in the water, please. Thank you. Oh, that was close. Okay, good. Ghost matter. Oh! Guys, we found ghost matter. No worries. That was very close. Literal skin. Yeah, that's my specialty. Apparently. 50% fuel remaining. What's here? Oh, another little signal thing? So there is another warp station here. And a HUD disabled for photos, because there are some really pretty scenes in this game. There really are. It's so nice sometimes. It's very pretty. So this is the warp station thingy. Woohoo! Oh no! Coming in hot. There we go. What is... Esker. Okay, we're back in town. Okay, I kind of want to make it back to... Oh my god, well... Ah! It's fine. Fine, we're still good. Okay, well, now we're not. Never mind. Marshmallow ain't gonna fix that, that's for sure. There we go, there's the masks. Well, the three-headed sound things. Or three-headed eye things. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. It's 5 p.m. It's quite... You know, we streamed for a bunch. It's over 3 hours even. I love that the marshmallow already lit on fire when the sun pops. Yeah. We did a lot. We did a lot of nice things. I think we got a bunch of information again. So I think it was a very good stream where we introduced ourselves to Outer Wilds and we got a bunch of story done. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to quit. Yes. I'm going to quit here. Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Dragon Garland, for the follow. And thank you... Squatula for the follow. Again, I have to repeat it in my mind for it to work. thank you guys very much for the follows. Thank you guys very much for watching, chatting, and saying hello, and doing all that other stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, hope to see you guys next time as well. Thank you very much, as always.